100% wrong? 100% wrong. I'm 100% wrong.
I'm not saying you're
No,
wrong.
I'm
not.
dude,
No.
this is your
No.
rebuttal. Before we get into this episode of The Hassle of Hair, we want to give a big shout out to our sponsors. First up, we have Castro's Pool Service and Repair. Do you guys need your guys' pool serviced, maintenance, clean, fixed? Castro's Pool Service and Repair is the place to go. Their phone number is 209-675-5418. That's 209-675-5418. Check them out today, guys. Support those that support us. This episode of The Hassle of Hair is brought to you by Nasty Tattoos, a Los Baños tattoo shop located on 555 I Street. That's 555 I Street. Go check them out, guys. All my tattoos are done by Nasty Tattoo artists. They also do body modifications. You guys go check them out. If you guys need to book an appointment, call the number 209-489-4655. That's 209-489-4655. Go check them out, guys. Nasty Tattoos. Support those that support us.
It's birthday!
I'm Jesse.
I'm Raquel.
This is The Hassle of Hair, a podcast
Going after your dreams.
about going after your dreams.
Okay.
But no, it's a podcast about going after your dreams and finding your passion in life.
Yes.
And we're The Hassle of Hair.
For the Hassle of Hair?
We are The Hassle of Hair. Thanks for listening, guys. Love you. No, but we went to Hercules this weekend. Hercules is a town right by San Francisco. And it's like not by the ocean, but it's on the other side of San Francisco in the bay.
It has its own bay, I guess.
Yeah, and we went to 70-degree weather, and it felt nice.
It felt a little like humid. Like you didn't need a sweater. It looked overcast, but it was like kind of warm.
Yeah, and it's I don't know. To me, it was nice. To me, it was like it did feel humid. Like it felt like I did sweat a little bit, but like it was a little bit sticky. But it was nice to get out of this. If you're from the Central Valley, you understand. Like right now in San Jose, it's 75 degrees in the afternoon. But
today it was 104.
Yeah, Los Baños was 104. We're inside, right? We're inside in the AC, but it's still like
Right now our AC is off.
Yeah, because of the sound.
We're podcasting. So we have no AC on, but it's probably like 90 outside still right now.
Yeah, it stays like that all fucking summer.
I think it's mostly July though that it's like that.
Yeah.
Cuz June wasn't as bad. Well, right now we're in August, but June wasn't bad. It was a good point where it wasn't like in the triple digits. It was good weather. Like we were able to have the windows open. There was a good breeze. Right now it's just too fucking hot.
Our daughter literally, she hasn't slept in her room for
all summer.
Since
school's been out.
Like her room just does not get any air at all with the AC on, with the window, like nothing.
She has curtains. She has blackout curtains. She has blinds, and it's still fucking hot in there.
Yeah, I just love the summer. I mean, I love the winter.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
But like, so we went to go podcast out in Hercules, and for me, I don't know about you, but it felt good to get out of Los Baños because of how, like, we're always in Los Baños. Like, I don't leave a 5-mile radius because, like, we have everything. My job, our friends, our grocery store. Like, it's 5 miles and that's it. Like, we don't leave this area. So finally, when I got to go out, I'm like, the world, right? I felt like Anthony Bourdain and like traveling the world. I literally went like 70 miles away from my house.
It was like almost a 2-hour drive. It was an hour and 50 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's pretty far.
And we went to a restaurant called
The Powdered Keg.
The Powdered Keg.
Keg.
Yeah. And I got clam chowder. What'd you get?
Clam chowder.
Oh yeah. I don't like. Is clam chowder like super? Like, when's the last time you had clam chowder that was better than the rest of all the clam chowders you've had?
I think I got it when we went to Phil's Fish Market not too long ago, like a year ago maybe.
And you like Phil's the best? That was like, you were like, man.
If I can remember, yeah, because I like clam chowder and I like sourdough bread, but I asked for the bread on the side because I don't like for the bread to be soggy with the clam chowder.
Yeah.
So, but when we went to this place, they brought like sliced bread. I don't know if it was still sourdough or not, but it was like sliced. It wasn't, the clam chowder wasn't in a bowl, bread bowl. I don't know. It didn't, it came in a bowl. Why is it sound echoey?
Because I had the, whoopsie.
Oh. It was clam chowder in a bowl. I'm thinking, oh, it's gonna come in a big bowl. No, this bowl, it wasn't big at all. Like, I was still kind of hungry after that. And I was like, do I order another bowl or something? Like, and I was like, forget it.
It was like basically like a cup.
Yeah, it was like about a cup.
Like, I keep on thinking every time I get clam chowder, because we don't get good clam chowder here. When we go by the ocean, it's like, let's get clam chowder.
Yeah.
But then it's never better than the last time I had it, right? No matter where we go. It's always like the same thing, right? If anybody knows where it gets some really good, like, I mean, life-changing clam chowder.
We would have to go to New England.
Yeah.
Like Massachusetts or something out there.
And
right? Like,
yeah, like where it's
on
Massachusetts clam chowder. I can't even say Massachusetts. Oh, I can't even say it. I'm trying now. Oh my goodness. Say it.
No.
Massachusetts. There we go. Massachusetts. No, but like, look at life-changing. I think we talked about this before. Life-changing when you eat food, like life-changing bites, right? We've talked about this before.
I don't think so. I think you talked about it when we went out to eat with a couple of our friends at some restaurant here in town. And you're like, oh, this is good food. I'm not going to say the place because a lot of people don't say the place because a lot of people like it. And then one of our friends was like, this is fresh frozen. It's not good. Yeah. And Jesse was like, oh, okay.
You don't understand. Like, I'm working my ass off. Like, I'm trying to work my ass off and make money so I can eat wherever the fuck I want. Like, it has nothing to do with cars. It has nothing to do with the big. Actually, I do want a bigger house, right?
Our house is big enough. We don't need another one.
Not really a bigger house. I want like better things. I want to walk in front of my door and say door open, and the door's like.
Really?
That'd be sick.
You're not
right?
Elon Musk.
That'd be dope.
So you're not gonna get that.
And then I want an office, like, I don't know, and then like where it's trap doors and stuff in it.
You have dreams.
But then we went to, we had coffee afterwards, after the restaurant, after we left. Oh, by the way, my daughter had the best chorizo breakfast plate I've ever had.
Hers was a little bit more proportion though. It was a big plate. The potatoes are really good though.
Yeah. And Hercules is like a nice little town. And we looked it up. I think it's like $850,000, like
close to $1 million though.
Yeah, close to $1 million for the houses, and then they have like $400,000 houses. But
those weren't houses. Those were like condos or something.
Yeah.
But those houses reminded me when we went to Connecticut, like the style of them, like
they're straight up.
Yeah.
And long.
Yeah.
How do you call it? Horizontally? No. No, they're long going.
Like it's backwards, like from front to back.
Yeah, front to back.
Yeah.
Not side to side.
No.
And like the cool thing about that was like, and I noticed when we were walking over there, not one homeless person.
You say that every time, but I'm sure if you went to another place over there in Hercules, like somewhere down the street where the stores were, you probably would have seen a homeless person.
Maybe, but like you walk around Los Baños right now, drive around Los Baños, you'll see at least 3 people.
When we go to
we're in a small town.
When we go to Dollar General, like right behind there, it's Dollar General, like right behind it. It's like a little dirt area. Yeah. So it's Dollar General and then like a little like sidewalk dirt area and then a bunch of trees aligning it. And then like people that have residents, like their back of their fences right there. and there was like a van and like a little trailer, like, and then like a makeshift tent, and there was like homeless people right there.
But it's like you go to LA, there's a bunch of homeless people.
Yeah.
You go to Frisco, there's a bunch of homeless people. Central Valley, they have homeless people all over.
Yeah.
Like it's a like Turlock, there's a bunch of homeless people. But like it's a problem. So when we go to these cities that have barely any, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like refreshing. I didn't know how much of a problem.
Why does it bug you though?
So us going to LA that one time when we took the girls to LA,
Mm-hmm.
and at the time she was 14, I think.
Who?
Our daughter Eva.
15.
15, and then we had one of our friends' daughters. She was like
13 probably.
13, and we literally watched the guy shit on the floor. Like,
But
they talk about it on podcasts, they talk about it in movies and shows about guys shitting, like LA, Frisco, like people shitting on the side of the street. But then you're like, oh, we'll never see that. We fucking saw that.
Yeah, but this is the thing. Like, I feel like it shouldn't bug you as much if they're not bugging you. Like, their existence.
That bugs
but
me.
that's the thing, though, is that they're not going up to you purposely to bug you or ask you for money. Like, their existence is bugging you.
Not their existence.
But it's bugging you, though, because you're saying, well, this guy took a shit on the sidewalk.
Okay.
You're saying his existence bugged you because
So-
he's down there being homeless.
So, okay. If we tell our daughter, like, go run the rail trail, you gonna let her run the rail trail by herself?
No, I would
That's
go.
an
I
issue.
would go with her. But
that's an issue.
hold on, it's not just homeless people though. It's a fucking regular people too.
Yeah, regular people, but mainly because the rail trail has a bunch of homeless people.
Have you been on the rail trail?
I'm not saying that.
Have you been on the trail out there?
Yes, I have.
When?
But
When was the last time
there's
you?
that one time
When was the last time you went
last week when I ran.
on the 4-mile trail behind 7 Shell? That trail over there. That's
No.
that rail trail.
I ran the rail trail from Starbucks to the gym.
Okay, over there where the courthouse is.
I'm not saying that I have an issue with the no, hold on. I am saying I have an issue with them.
But they're not bugging
Because
you.
They're
not bugging you.
Okay.
Are they purposely bugging you?
When I'm running, I think our daughter got a cramp. Oh, our dog's jumping on her. I was sparring today, and the glove clipped me right in the mouth, and like I have like a rash burn on my, or a Velcro burn on my face, and it hurts. No, but they're not bugging me, but at the same time, like I'm running at night, and you know, like it's just I gotta be on my P's and Q's, like it just is, like it's just like I've been growing up with this since I was a kid, though.
But I feel like it's not like you're saying you have to be on your P's and Q's when you're running. I feel like it's just people in general. Like it could be anybody, someone just driving down the street, someone just walking their dog. Their dog could fucking attack you. It's not just homeless people that you have to worry about.
Okay, so you're telling me there wasn't anything like refreshing about going somewhere where there were no homeless people?
No, because that's not on my mind. Like, oh my God, if I go to this town, I hope there's no homeless people.
I think you need to run more. Like, no, but like walk the rail trail and see how.
But but that's the thing. I'm not gonna put myself in a position where there's people if I don't want to be around it. You want to do that, so you could do that. Just don't complain about it.
Huh? So like,
What do you
okay,
mean?
so we go on the trail in Hercules.
Okay.
We go on the trail in Hercules, and we walk that trail, and it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
There's ocean right next to the trail.
Okay.
There's no homeless people.
We didn't walk the whole damn fucking trail. We stopped halfway because we had to go back.
I know, but I'm just saying there was no. The beginning of rail trail to the end of rail trail, there are homeless people.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just refreshing that there's no homeless people. Like, I can't say that.
I feel like you're just making this little thing of homeless people like your main focus of like, oh, I can't wait to get out of Los Baños because then there's no homeless people.
I'm saying Los Baños, Central Valley,
Yes.
San Jose, like everywhere. Like, look, there's nothing wrong with homeless people, but what I'm saying is like, it's a problem if you go somewhere and there's no homeless people and you're like, hey, this is kind of nice. That's all I'm saying. It's there's
All I hear is that you don't like homeless people.
okay, whatever. Okay, no, but it's just I don't know. But yeah, we went to Hercules over the weekend.
It was nice out there. The weather was good.
And then what are we watching on TV?
You started something called Keep Breathing
Oh, Keep
or
Breathing.
Don't Stop Breathing, something like that.
Yeah, Don't Stop Breathing. It's I think it's Don't Stop Breathing, and it's about this girl. She goes on a airplane and she crashes. The plane crashes and she's left on the island.
When I seen that, I was like, oh, this is like The Hatchet.
It's exactly.
It feels like it is.
It's exactly like The Hatchet, and it's. Well, I'm 2 episodes in, but it's.
Hold on. Let's be honest. He put it on and he fell asleep.
Yeah.
I think you could rewatch the first 2 episodes that you fell asleep on.
But like, what would you? I mean,
Do you think you could survive if something like that happened?
Like, she doesn't have a lighter. She doesn't have anything. Like, I could probably eat.
Let's be honest. If you had that stuff that you think you need, would you still be able to survive?
If I had all that stuff.
Like you said, she didn't have a lighter. Do you think if you had a lighter, you'd still be able to survive?
If I had a lighter.
Yeah.
If I had a lighter, a night. You know what? No. I could probably. I don't know. I could probably learn. It makes me want to learn, to be honest. Like, but when am I gonna be stranded somewhere?
You don't know. You're making all these big bucks and you're taking a private plane or something.
Private plane to where?
I don't know. Fucking anywhere. Somewhere where you're flying over water. And then you land in a island or something.
But like when you so you get stranded.
Okay.
You get stranded. You just get and you get over the fear of it, the anxiety of it, and what's the first thing you do? What is the very first thing you do?
Cry.
That's what I say. After the anxiety.
After the anxiety, I don't know. I feel like I watch too many things to be like, okay, this is what we do. To be honest, I'm not really sure. Probably assess the situation. Like, cause she did that in the in the show though. She like went through all the pockets to see what she had, what the guy had. Cause she did have a lighter, but the lighter didn't work. Remember?
Yeah. So you assess the situation,
Mm-hmm.
okay, whatever that means. Okay, and then and then so what do you do next? Like, what's your first step? What's your first move?
Fuck, I don't know. Build a fire, maybe. Start a shelter. Not die.
You got to pick one. You're saying.
My mind's gonna be running. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hopefully, do an SOS. I don't know.
So pick one. You got to pick one. Come on.
Start a fire.
Start a fire. Okay, how do you start that fire?
Well, I've seen it where you put 2 sticks together and rub. So hopefully that get dry stuff.
Have you ever got 2 sticks and rubbed them together?
If I had glasses, I'd probably use my glasses to start a fire.
I don't think that works. You're talking about putting the sun.
Yeah.
And then I think you would have to get, and this is like, I could look it up online right now and see if we're even wrong, but who cares? This is our story. But like, I don't think that works. You would have to.
You've never burnt ants with like a magnifying glass?
Yeah, but that doesn't start a fire.
You
ever catch them on fire? I think you would have to get like brush a bushel. I don't know, but like you know, like scraps of leaves and stuff.
Dry. You need something dry.
Like dry grass, and then you would put the glasses over it. But you don't have glasses. Hold on. You don't wear glasses.
I said if I had glasses.
Okay, you don't have glasses. Okay, so like what? Okay, you have a lighter. You have a lighter.
No.
Oh, you don't have.
I have
a lighter.
glasses. We'll say I have glasses.
You have glasses for some reason.
I do have.
They better not be sunglasses. Okay, so and then so you put the sunglasses on the bush,
Yeah.
the dry
bushels,
grass,
the bushels,
the dry grass,
Okay.
the dry grass, and it starts a little bit of fire.
Okay.
Right? What do you do next?
Keep the fire going.
How do you keep the fire going?
Once it's already lit.
You got to get this right.
I'm
'cause
asking.
If this happens,
Once it's already lit,
yes, once the bushel is lit.
I'd collect more wood, and then just keep piling it on little by little.
Collect more wood.
Yeah.
Try not to grab the like you see where you're grabbing. Grab the actual handle.
Collect more wood.
Collect more wood, but
Yeah.
like it's already on fire.
Yeah, but eventually it's gonna start going out. You're gonna need more wood.
But that's what I'm saying. So you're gonna leave it there on the floor, run away, grab wood, and hopefully it's still on fire.
Yes.
No. So
What? This is my story. You can't fucking judge it.
the fire's gonna be out by it.
No, it won't.
Yes, it will.
Am I by myself?
Yes.
Start the fire. Let it burn, because it won't go out right away.
Yeah.
Go as far as I can to get the wood. Come back, and just pile it on, and then go back and get some more, and come back.
Okay. Magically, you have the fire going. Right.
Okay.
You started the fire. It took forever.
Okay.
It took about a day. That's one day.
Okay.
Right. You're starting to get hungry. You're starting to get thirsty. What's next?
Get some sticks and sharpen them. I don't know how, but I'll sharpen them.
Get some sticks and sharpen them.
Yeah. So I could go spearfishing. I watch too much movies and shows. You've ever watched Naked and Afraid where they do shit like that?
Well, spearfishing. Okay. So are you by a river or by an ocean?
Ocean.
Okay. So spearfishing in the ocean.
Spearfishing.
You ever like going to Monterey or Frisco and like in the beach?
What am I gonna eat?
No, but I'm saying at the beach. Have you ever seen any fish on the shore?
This is clean water fish.
What the fuck is clean water fish? I can't laugh because my lip is all messed up. What's clean water fish?
Where you could see the water, see through it.
Okay. Oh, so it's like clear water.
Yeah.
But like even though like so you'd be able to see you're saying you'd be able to see
Yes,
fish?
exactly.
So you find that okay, spearfishing. You think what's the percentage of that actually working?
I don't know. It's my fucking story. Let me do it.
Okay. It's magically become a spear fisherman with a stick
Yes.
that you shaved.
Have you never watched any
you have a
fucking
knife?
movies?
Have you
No,
not?
I use a rock to sharpen it. I don't
Okay.
know. I'll figure it out.
Okay. So you magically stab a fish. How big's the fish?
As big as this water bottle.
Okay, so let's say what is that?
What is it?
What's in the ocean? What kind of fish are in the ocean?
I don't know.
Okay, so let's say a small little salmon. I don't think salmon are in oceans.
I don't think so.
Okay, but
They're like in lakes and
Yeah.
stuff.
whatever. About a foot-sized fish on the shore. I've never seen a foot-sized fish on the shore in my life. Okay, so you get a fish. What do you do next? I know for sure. I know you can't just eat a fish with eyes and a mouth.
No, I'll probably have to cut off the head and stuff.
You would cut off the head?
Yes.
Okay.
And then save the head and use that as bait to fish for more fish.
Okay. Fish for more fish. Isn't it crazy? Fish eat fish.
Yeah, it is
Okay.
actually.
But what? But so you you cut the head with your. What do you cut it with? The rock? What do you?
I'll find a sharp rock. Hopefully, I have a knife.
Okay.
See? I'm gonna have to
This is
carry.
where
I'm gonna have
you
to carry.
already-
I'm gonna have to carry Eva's 8-in-1 with me.
Okay. So let's just say let's start over. Not start over, but like let's say you have 3 items. What are those 3 items? You have a lighter.
A lighter,
knife.
a knife,
You have to pick one more.
a lighter, a knife, a lighter, a knife.
Water bottle. We'll keep on going to see what you only got one more item.
Okay.
You got one more item. You can't after that. You can't even use. So you cook the
A
fish.
tent. No, I'm just kidding.
You cook the fish. So you with your knife you cut the head of the fish,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
Somehow you learn how to skin a fish and like magically. So in a matter of probably 2 days, you've become a fire starter, a spear fisherman, and you know how to fillet a fish, right?
Okay.
Okay. Are you filleting it, or are you just putting it in
I'm just throwing it on the fire.
Okay, so you're gonna do bones, scales,
Yep.
everything. Okay. So you eat the fish, and so now, okay, you're full.
Mm-hmm.
But what about water?
What about water?
How are you going to survive? Like water, you need water. The ocean, you're at an ocean, remember, not a river.
Damn, I should have picked a river. You could drink the river water. There might be water somewhere else. I'll have to go look for it.
No, you can't. So that's your last. If there's,
I'm
but
not
that's
saying.
too
I mean, I'm not
easy.
saying I'm getting a water bottle. I'm not gonna take that with me.
So how would you find water?
I'd have to go look for it. Obviously,
kind- like-
obviously you can't drink ocean water because you'll get sick.
Yeah,
I
get
know
sick, or
that.
you'll get dehydrated.
No, you'll get sick.
Well, sick, yeah.
Yes.
So you could drink river water, right? Flowing water. You could drink flowing water, right?
Yeah. So I'll have to go look for it. I'm sure there's a pond or a river somewhere over there.
Yeah. What do whales drink?
They live in the ocean.
Yeah, but they're mammals. Fuck.
He's not even high.
I know. Damn it, I didn't grab my phone. No, okay, so
Got it.
so so the third item, you have a river you have a river?
Okay.
There's a river. So that's
Yes,
the
there's
final item.
There's a river somewhere.
Okay. So far you're doing better than the girl in 2 episodes.
I think
Right,
she
and the
did
last-
pretty well though, considering what happened.
So it's the first episode, and it's not gonna really ruin anything, but she's like, she tries to go in the lake water, and she realizes it's freezing cold.
She tries to go in the water for what though?
To
go back to the plane?
to go back to the plane, and she realizes it's freezing cold, and then she tries to she makes a makeshift raft.
Out of what?
Remember, she ties it with her clothes.
I didn't see that part, but
Oh.
out of what though?
Clothes,
No, but how does she fucking
wood,
make a
wood,
raft?
and clothes. Wood and clothes. You'd be dead by now.
No, you would be dead by now.
No, I'd be pretty alive.
No, doubt it.
So okay, so you have water. What's the next move?
Okay, no, let's do yours
Now,
now.
once have you tried to like see where like put SOS or something?
I said that in the beginning.
But you did it.
Well,
I said pick one.
Hopefully somebody sees my fire.
Yeah, your big ass fire.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, and you? What would you do
When I first land,
when you first crash?
first crash. So I'd get there. I'd freak out.
Okay.
I'm like, fuck.
You definitely would cry.
I would not cry.
Yeah, you would.
Oh, bullshit.
Yes, you would.
You really think I would cry?
Yes.
I would be happy because I don't have to deal with any bullshit. I'd be like, fuck. I got no schedule. There's no I don't got to be anywhere. I just got to be here on this island stuck by myself.
You would cry.
I would not cry.
Yes, you would.
So I would first I'd figure out how to make a fire. So I have a lighter, I have a knife, and there's a river by me, just like you.
Okay, so you're going to take all the fucking ones I said?
Not what I'm saying, I'm making it equal for
Okay.
me and you.
Okay, go on. Go
So
on.
I'd make a fire,
Okay.
right? First off, I'd grab a bunch of wood, and then I'd make a fire,
Okay.
and then I would look around for produce.
What do you consider produce? Tell me.
Produce?
What's produce?
No, I would look around for like. I'm probably not gonna find anything, to be honest.
He would eat all of it in one day anyways. You
Damn it! I
would?
should have said
You would?
fishing pool. You know what? I'm gonna.
No,
I'm
you
gonna
can't,
trade.
you can't take it back. You told me once you say it, that's it. So that's your fault.
So
Too bad.
damn it.
Too bad.
So I'd become a spear fisherman like you. But I'd probably I'd find
The last time
like,
you went
I'd find,
fishing,
like-
you got seasick.
like where it's not like the ocean. I'd go to the river and go and spearfish. I'd set up camp by the river, not by the ocean.
How's anybody gonna find you if you're by the river though?
People fly over there too.
But what if it's like highly like saturated with trees where people can't see.
True. No, I wouldn't even plan on somebody finding me. I would literally walk. I would keep on walking and walking and walking and walking, trying to survive.
Okay, so in the show, though, if she gets on the plane, why did she get on the plane, though? Why did she get on the plane with the guy and
Because her flight got canceled and she was going somewhere that she had to be.
Okay.
And she begged them to be on the plane.
So who was the guy, though?
I don't want to ruin it for the people.
People aren't going to watch it, or they already binge watched it.
No, they'll watch it. But you just got to watch it. It's called
Keep Breathing or
Keep Breathing.
Don't Stop Breathing. Something like that. Something like that.
And but we also watch so that I think I would survive like a good week and a half. You just have to adjust.
I think I could survive. After freaking out, I could definitely survive.
But you would.
I would survive. I'm telling you. If I could survive off of
You
powdered
won't even
milk,
go
if I
camping.
could survive off of powdered milk when I was young, I could survive in the wild.
You would even go camping.
First of all, I love fucking camping.
You
so
won't go
don't,
camping.
No, stop.
Okay.
Stop. Because I used to fucking camp all the time before I met you. You're fucking boring. You don't want to fucking camp. You probably don't even know how to put up a fucking tent.
I don't know how to put up a tent.
Okay, then.
Not many people know how to put up a tent.
I know how to put up a tent.
You do?
Yes, I do.
I can figure it out. No, but I don't know. But we've been watching that. And then like we kind of like I don't know, like
I haven't been really watching any shows though.
No, I've just been working.
Yeah.
Like Raquel's been doing her Raquel Diaz designs. Like she's been making labels for businesses and making stuff for people, gifts, customize anything. If you guys want to get anything, hit her up, Raquel Diaz Designs. But she's also doing a photo booth.
Oh yeah, that's been keeping me super busy.
But like when she first started, I was like, what is she doing? I didn't really know what it was.
You thought it was easy. To be honest.
I didn't know what it was. Like I just seen she's like, yeah, I'm doing a photo booth. And then I don't know what happened first. I seen it or she told me how much she makes. She told me how much she makes, and then I seen what she does. She's barely look, and she's upgrading her stuff.
Yeah.
But she's doing like when it comes to equipment, she's doing everything. It's the bare minimum, right?
Yeah.
When it comes to equipment, but what she's doing, she has a printer and she has the app, and she'll make the designs for the people that want the digital or the printed picture.
Yeah.
And I seen I was like, holy shit. Like what is it called when what is it called? Like what you pay, how much you invest for it to make the profit.
Wait,
the overhead?
Say that again?
Overhead, like how much money you put in to make money.
Uh-huh.
Like the overhead, right?
I guess.
It's pure profit.
Yeah.
When you do these photo booths, right?
Yeah.
Pure profit.
Yeah.
Right? And it's good. You're talented. Like the designs and stuff that you make for people, and you care that their parties, like when they have a certain type of party, you actually try and set up the picture where it goes to their party. What's fucking their theme?
Their
theme. Yeah. But it's like the overhead's great, and I'm like, holy shit, you have something. And then that's when I was like, you know what, just invest more into it.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know if I told you or what happened? You just bought it?
Well, I did a few photo booths and I made some money to purchase. I was thinking about it, obviously.
Yeah.
And I was looking on stuff, and then I really wanted to do a 360 photo booth. So that one is a circular platform that has I'm just gonna say like a extender or a stick or whatever that holds the phone or the iPad or whatever you're using, the camera, GoPro, whatever, and it spins around, and then it just obviously it says it in the same a 360, so it does it 360. It's going super fast, but it's capturing everything in a slow motion. So I really wanted to do that, but that was super expensive. That one was like at least $1,800.
We're not there yet.
No, we're not there yet. And then the one I bought is way better. It was way cheaper for sure. And that one looks a little bit more better, like a little bit more professional and stuff like that.
And it's crazy because like everything we've been doing, and we're finally making money off of everything we're doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the crazy thing is like we're doing it off of things we know and we taught ourselves.
Yes.
So when it comes to like putting money in, like we're able to make money without even having to put money in, if that makes sense, right? Like we had to put in money with the bait, we're doing a lot for what we're doing. We're doing a lot, and people would see the equipment that we have. It's because we grind, right? Like
Yeah.
I go to other setups, to other people that are doing like podcasts or even like fight promoters, like the stuff that they're doing and the equipment that they have. Holy shit. I wish I had that equipment, right? Like, I don't know. I think grind and the will to make things good because you love it, I think it helps in the long run. So now we kind of have like, we know what we want to do.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's like all about like upgrading our equipment, getting better equipment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, obviously the wife goes first and then I get better equipment.
I'll get all the new stuff. He gets keep all the old stuff.
I don't know. It's great. Like, I think this it's crazy. This new world that we're in, right?
Yeah.
Like, I was literally in my living room just chilling, and I knew I had to make an ad for the last episode. Well, go listen to the last episode with Sam Romero. No, but like I knew I had to make an ad and I had to post it, and I had an idea like in my head. I had like, okay, I want to show like how the old school like commercials, like to hype something up.
What's
when it comes
old school though?
Like old school news reporters type something up, like, or in the news they would show a short clip in the beginning of the news broadcast of like MMA fighter falls from like,
That kind of reminds you of that movie Nightcrawler with Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah,
Or something like that.
That's actually a super good movie.
Yeah.
No, but like and so I put the news clips in front of his podcast, and then the podcast of him talking, and then it like I'm literally in my pajamas in my living room, and then boom, it hits for like 25,000, right? And it shoots up the YouTube views, and it shoots up the listens, and it's like.
Do you think that's really what happened though? Like, do you think you doing that is what made it hit 25,000, or you just think it's because he's kind of a known name and people are like, oh man, this guy fell from the fucking 85?
It's everything.
Is it the 85 or 87?
It's everything, but like, it's like even. I don't even want like I feel like, man, do I really want to put it out there? Like, first off,
what do you mean put it out
like
there?
put his like. It's weird. Like I know he came on the podcast and he wanted to talk, but then at the same time, like I'm bringing back like the story,
like a memory.
Like, yeah. Do I want to do that? And he came on, talked about it. So it's like, why am I thinking like that? So I just did it. But the reason why I was thinking like that, because right when it hits, right, people are crazy. People are like.
There's a bunch of internet trolls.
Yeah.
I feel like just because you post something, people feel like they have the right to comment negativity on it.
Yeah. People are so negative. It's so crazy. It's so weird to me. I will never just like the first comment that pops up. It's like, you shouldn't have, I'm not even going to say it and give him that time of day, but it's just the negativity, right? The negativity is just like right away. Like, I don't know. It's so crazy to me that
I feel like people think that they're entitled to stuff all the time though.
Yeah.
Like just because you posted it doesn't mean. I feel like it's like when like people say like if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. You know.
I don't know. And we were talking about this. We were talking about today, like
Who?
when we had lunch.
Oh, me and you.
Yeah, I mean, you're like my only friend, to be honest. Like I really like. I talk to people from the gym, but like as I get older, like it's me and you. Like at the end of the day, it's me and you, right? Like what we do, our family.
Yay.
Like it is. But and before I said like I'm not gonna act like that, but I'm comfortable now with saying that because like I look at my daughter. I look at my daughter, and I used to always be like, I gotta be a man. I gotta like not show that I'm lovey dovey. I don't know why.
Is it still on the laptop?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
I was like, I don't know why I had to be like that. Like I'm not gonna be lovey dovey and like be affectionate. You know, partly because you have no heart, but I
didn't grow up being loved.
I would be self-conscious in front of people, right? And not like want to show you love in front of people. Now I don't give a fuck because what it comes down to is like, okay, how do I want my daughter's husband to treat her? How do I want my daughter's boyfriend to treat her?
Yeah.
Right? So what am I going to show my daughter what a husband does or a boyfriend does?
Or it's someone's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? Like I don't care what anybody else thinks because I'm going to be how I want my daughter, a boyfriend or husband to be. Does that make sense?
To treat her.
Her. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. Because like it like as sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's my daughter, right? Like it's crazy. Like it's been the three of us for
almost
10 years, a decade.
Yeah, the last 10 years.
Right?
Fuck, 10 years.
A decade.
Oh,
and
damn.
She's like I've been like it's my stepdaughter. Like I'm gonna keep on saying it, but it's my daughter. I raised her, right? And it's getting closer to that time where she's gonna start falling in love, and she's gonna start finding. She's gonna start going through heartbreak with going after things, with not just boys, but just going after jobs and going after goals, and she's gonna start going through that. Mm-hmm. And I kind of just started tearing up a little bit because like it's so fascinating to me because like I could feel her hurt, I could feel her pain, but at the same time I want her to go through all of that because it's life. It's so beautiful, right? It's so beautiful. The heartache, the pain of not getting the job that you want, or the struggle of not having money, or the struggle of having a shitty car, or like all of that. To me it's beautiful. Right? Because I look back at what I went through, and to me it's beautiful because it was such an experience that I got that a lot of people didn't get. Mm-hmm. Right? And I want her to go through all that, but I feel her hurt at the same time. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. I don't know if other dads go through that when they think about their daughter as they get older. Right? Because if it's a boy, it'd be different. Right?
I guess. I don't know. I only have a girl.
Yeah. It'd be different if it was a boy. Because it'd be like, whatever. But with her, she's my baby girl, so.
You're just trying to protect her.
Yeah. And that's what we're talking about. Like, it's just been us three.
Hey, you said that yesterday. I'm glad it's just us three. I don't think when she gets a boyfriend, I don't think he can be welcome. What did you say?
No, I said when there's a fourth. I don't know if we're going to be able to do fourth.
My bad. Fourth.
Like, I can't do that. Like, I better get along with him. If I don't get along with him, it's like, fuck, man, this is shitty. Right? I have to go to movies or eat dinner with someone I don't like. Like, I don't do that.
I'm sure you went on dates with girls and you hung around with them and their parents and they probably didn't like you. You know what I mean?
Well, let me see. One, parents spoke Spanish. 2, the parents really loved me.
Okay.
And other than that, was you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And your mom.
Hey, son-in-law.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you just take off the jacket now?
No, I gotta keep it cool. Like I gotta keep it for the drip. I want to start
Like
dressing
the sweat
nicer.
drip.
Yeah, I'm gonna start like upping my drip. I already talked to my fashion designer Diego. He's gonna help me with the drip.
You don't have Diego kind of money. Sorry.
Diego from Los Baños, not Diego.
I know which Diego you're talking about.
He's gonna help me with
Ring
my drip.
bro. You don't have Diego kind of money. Sorry.
Well, with the sponsors that we have and the more sponsors that we're gonna get,
God.
like they're gonna. Well, hopefully I can get a clothing sponsor. Wink, coming soon. But it's, I don't know. Yeah. No more dad talk. That's boring.
Yeah,
People don't
that's
like
fucking
it.
boring. People don't like it when you talk about your kids.
You think so?
I don't know.
What do people like? That's the hardest part.
I don't know.
Like, we're barely getting back into this. Like, what do people like? I heard people like, we like when you fight. It's like, fuck, man. Well, we can't fight all the time.
When we fight?
Yeah.
Or when I'm mean to you. People like when I'm mean to you.
We were fighting before this. You know what I hate? Is like, you could do something for me and you could literally throw it in my face. Like, look at what I do for you. You don't do for me anything.
It's true.
You know how much stress I go through because I'm trying to do something for you?
I don't give a fuck.
Like, I'm like...
I don't care. Okay. So, that's like me going somewhere and not bringing you something back. You fucking went to Starbucks this morning. You said I was asleep. Fine, I was asleep. But you still didn't think about it on your way home. Like, oh, let me just stop and get her a Starbucks.
Because we were going to go to lunch.
Lunch? That's not Starbucks.
Oh, my goodness.
Lunch.
I said, let me get home so we could go to lunch.
Okay.
And if I would have got home later, I was like, oh, it's late. I don't want to go to lunch. Can't make you happy. And it's just like, I don't know.
You know what I don't like? I don't like when you say, don't help me with shit, and then I don't help you, and then you're like, I just need fucking help with something.
No, I never said don't. Okay. So what she's talking about is that before this, we were setting up, right? It takes a lot. I wasn't
setting up.
It takes a lot to do all this. It does take a lot. It's a grind, right? A lot of people, like, recently I started helping businesses with their
social
media, and it is a lot, right? I don't think that people realize on how much time it takes. So let's just say you have a video, how much time it takes just to post things, put everything together. It takes time, right? And I think that's why it's slowly becoming a business for people, because it takes time away from businesses that don't want to do it. No, but like, and so setting up, like, I'm doing all this by myself, setting up, and then I'm telling her, hey, you ready to podcast, all this stuff, and I'm expecting her to jump on it. And
I'm to be honest with you, I'm not going to. I'm not. You know why? Because I help you set it up every time, and then you take it down, and I'm not going to keep helping set it up. To be honest, if I'm being totally honest, I'm not going to
take it down.
Yeah, you took it down to go to Hercules.
Yeah, so that's the grind, though. Oh
my God. Okay, you just asked me a question. I'm fucking explaining it to you.
Yeah.
You said take it down. Yes, you took it down to go somewhere, and then we came back. But this is the thing, though. You're getting upset that I didn't help you put it together. When you podcast,
I wasn't getting upset.
Hold on a minute. Let me say what I want to say. Let me say what I want to say. When you podcast with Sam the other day, did I not have it set up for you when you came back?
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Well, I went to go get you coffee.
Oh, my God. When?
I went to go... When? Right before this. I went to go get you coffee.
Yeah, because you felt guilty earlier.
That's not why I went to go get you coffee. This is why I can't do shit for you. Do you understand? Like, that, like, pisses me off. Like, it's like, I literally went to go get you coffee because, like, I know you're doing me a favor by podcasting. Had nothing to do. I totally forgot that I didn't get you coffee. I don't give a fuck I didn't get you coffee because I'm like, okay, we're going to go get lunch. Let's go get lunch.
I don't give a fuck. I didn't want fucking lunch. I wanted a fucking Starbucks.
You sound like a fucking spoiled brat. And that's not the woman I married. But
hey, we're being honest. I'm not gonna lie.
But I think you need a reality check.
I think you need a fucking reality check. I hit 25K on my views.
What does
Somebody
that
looked
have
at
to
my
do?
videos.
So now you're just like making fun of me.
No, I'm not. I'm saying basically what you said. I guess I'm mocking you in a way.
Yeah. So you're just making fun of me, and then like it's like I'm trying to tell you like
No,
I
but
want to do stuff for you. I want to take you to lunch, and there's still like it's not good enough. You see what I'm saying? Like
It's never gonna.
okay, let me stop my day. Let me stop. I got a shitload to do. Let's go get lunch, and it's still not good enough. It's still like, you see what I'm saying? Like, but then your only rebuttal is like, you need a reality check because like all the shit that you think 25,000 views. What does that even have to do with what we're talking about?
Because you said I need a reality check. You need one too.
Yeah, a reality check of like I'm actually trying to be a fucking good husband. That's it. Like it's like
You're getting upset about it.
yeah, because you're
Okay, relax. Like you're getting upset. Like calm down.
because like it's like I'm being serious. Like I literally I stop my day. I do stuff for you, and then you just like everything else is such a stress for you to.
I think that what you're not understanding is, yes, you say you're stopping your day to do things, but it's the little things. I don't know why. That just bugs me. That bugs me that you do that though. It could be like the smallest thing. Like, yes, you went and got yourself a Starbucks this morning, and you're like, oh, I already got my Starbucks. Like literally, your voice was. I was like, oh, you didn't bring me a Starbucks. Like, oh, I already got my Starbucks this morning. Oh,
Hold on, I did not say that. I don't talk like that. Okay. I do not talk like that.
Okay, how do you talk? How do you talk? How do you talk?
I did not. I would not.
I already got my Starbucks this morning.
Whatever. I would not throw it in your face.
No, but when you came back from the gym today, I said, "Oh, let's go get a Starbucks," or I said something like that, and you're like, "Oh, well, I already got my Starbucks this morning." I was like, "When? You didn't even go to work at 5:30?" You're like, "No, I got it before I went to my 10 o'clock class."
Yeah, I was on my way rushing.
Yeah, but that's what
I'm rushing because I needed to get stuff done. So in my head, this is where I don't get mad at you. I understand why you would be mad, right? But this is what you don't get. Like I'm going through my day. Like, and I've gotten busier.
Okay.
Like I'm trying to stay on schedule and I'm going through all this stuff, right? I'm doing, and it's working. I'm getting more successful, and it's working.
The AC went on.
Every way possible, I'm trying to be a better husband, and when I start my day, when I start my things, I have you in mind, right? So I'm going to go get my Starbucks. I'm going to the gym, but I was like, okay, we have to have lunch. So I'm going throughout my day. We got to have lunch. And I'm thinking of you going throughout my day. And then me trying to get everything done so we could go have lunch. Think of you the whole entire time. Get to lunch, and you're mad at me because I didn't get you a Starbucks.
Hold on. I wasn't mad at you when we got to lunch. I was mad at you before we left for lunch.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't understand like how
I wasn't mad. My
It's
feelings were hurt. I was upset.
And you don't think my feelings were hurt?
I just said
my feelings were hurt. But
yeah, you just literally said that. Your feelings were hurt.
They were hurt because like I'm literally going through my whole entire day, my whole entire morning, trying to set it up so I could have lunch with you. And you're pissed off because I didn't get you a Starbucks.
I didn't know we were having lunch today.
We talked about it yesterday.
No. You said, let's have breakfast. That's what you said. You said, let's have breakfast. I was like, okay, cool. Then I ended up sleeping a little longer and you had to rush to the gym. Then you had to rush to the gym. And then by the time you came back, it was already basically, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock?
So what were you saying?
I said my feelings were hurt that you didn't bring me a Starbucks earlier.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, but that's what I deal with. It's like I'm putting my heart and soul, and you know how passionate I am. I'm trying to get to have lunch with you. Like, I understand that. I understand the little things matter, and I feel like a lot of husbands do deal with this because, like, women are crazy sometimes. Like, I'm saying, like, as a couple, like, look it, when it comes to heterosexual men, like, I don't know, maybe this is what I think, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Whatever. You don't agree
You're
with me,
wrong.
whatever. But like, men and women are completely different.
Yes, it's a man and a woman. Yeah, they're different.
Yeah. So like completely different. The way we think, the way we move around our day,
The way we
especially
act.
when it's husband wife. When it's husband wife, completely different, right? And it's. And I feel like there's sometimes where it's like it is like this is what I hold on.
Just say it. Just fucking spit it out.
I'm trying to understand what I'm trying to say or trying to bring. So did you see that reel that went viral with Patty Pimlet when he talks about how men? There's this common thing where men don't speak up.
No.
So he was.
Is that when he's talking about like mental health and stuff? Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it went viral. He talked about like when men don't speak up, and that like I'd rather spend the day with you, the weekend with you instead of going to your funeral that weekend because you killed yourself. And I feel like this is what men go through, right? Men go through having to have the stress and to make money for the family, right? They're the head of the household, they're the man of the house, and they have to make money for their family. At the same time, be a good dad, be a good husband for their family. Like, you got to grind your ass off, make money, but at the same time, you got to be there for your family. That's fucking hard.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm trying to say. Like I think men in general don't get credit for doing the balance, especially when you find a good dad or find a good husband, like good people. And we have friends. We know who's good husbands or good dads, right? We know the difference. I mean, we've had parents, like, you know, and like, but that's all I'm saying. Like, I think sometimes, and I completely understand where you're coming from, but I think sometimes wives forget that there is a weight on a man's shoulders. There's a weight on a man's shoulders. That balance between being a good husband, being a good father, and then at the same time making sure the house doesn't crumble. Am I? Is it 100% wrong? 100% wrong. I'm 100% wrong.
I'm not saying you're
wrong.
I'm not.
This is your rebuttal. This is your rebuttal. This is like, you tell me what you think.
Oh my God. No, I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying you're wrong and I'm not saying you're right. But I feel like you think the men are the only ones dealing with things when women do it as well. Like, for instance, I'm going to give an example.
Yeah.
We both work. I work at the gym with you. I get off at 7:00.
Yeah.
You tell me this almost all the time. You don't have to cook dinner. We're both at the gym. You know what time I get off, and you come to me and like, what's for dinner? I don't know. I'm still fucking at work. Like, you're at the same job I'm at, and you're coming up to me and asking me what's for dinner. And then when I do cook something, you say, you didn't have to make dinner. And then when you come home, you'll say, hey, what's for dinner? Like, make up your mind. You want me to cook something? You don't want me to cook something? Like, I don't understand. So you're saying men deal with a lot, but what about women? You don't think women deal with a lot?
No. I know you deal with a lot. That's the thing.
A lot.
No, I know you deal with a lot. You want to know why I know you deal with a lot?
Tell me.
Because you let it be known that you deal with a lot. You know how many times I heard you say, how many times you can tell me you don't have to cook dinner and then come home and then you're not going to cook dinner? How many times have you said that?
Every time you do it.
But then how many times do you hear me say that I have a weight on my shoulders?
Never.
Exactly.
Never.
Boom.
Never.
Point proven. Men win,
Stop.
women lose.
Stop.
I'm joking. Marriage is hard. Look at that point. Like, that's it. Marriage is hard. Like, I got to be a better husband. I work at it all the time. And then plus we're trying to be business owners. Like, and
his only job at home is literally to take the garbage cans from the back to the curb, and then from the curb to the back.
But how
it doesn't happen.
And look it.
Don't touch me.
I mean, give me a little bit of credit. Like when I quit my job, zero money. What I've turned into zero money into now, you got to give me a little bit of credit.
I would give you more credit if you could take the garbage cans from the back to the curb.
But
and
I
not
grind
say,
my ass off.
And
though.
I don't give a fuck if you grind your ass off.
Yeah.
Grind it off while you're taking the trash cans out.
Yeah.
Because you know why? This is your excuse. Like, that's your one job. Let's be honest. That's your one job at the house. Be honest. Say the truth. Is that your one job?
It's my one job.
Your one
serious.
job.
Yeah.
Do you do it though?
In the house. In the house.
No. That's your one job. Do you do it at all? Take the cans from the back to the curb.
Sometimes no, but that's why we.
And then what is your main thing that you say? What is your main thing?
I'll do it tomorrow.
And then what happens? The garbage just never did get taken out.
Yeah.
That's your one job. Like your one job. So you come home, you don't have to deal with a crying baby or anything. You don't have to worry about making dinner. You don't have to worry about vacuuming.
You don't have to make me dinner.
Then don't eat it. You say that?
I'm joking.
I made dinner today. And you practically ate the whole thing and didn't save any for it.
It was good.
It tasted too salty for me, and I made it.
Salt, yeah.
But my thing is like, you're like, man, I have a lot to deal with. Dude, you have one job. It's to take out the garbage cans.
Yeah. I don't know. But I think we'll end on that. It's already been an hour 3 minutes.
Sorry for our rant.
No, it was good. Like, I don't know. Like, I think men.
This is the thing. We're never going to agree. I'm not going to be that wife that just agrees with her husband. I'm always going to put up a fight. Unless I think that you're right, then I'll say you're right.
But
even when you're right, I probably won't say you're right.
But it's 100% why we've gotten out of where we've come from.
Yeah.
Right? The way you are. But
yeah.
Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for check out our sponsors, Nasty Tattoos and Jose Castro's Pools and Service and Repair.
Massachusetts.
I love you guys. Support those that support us. Listen to our next episode Monday, guys. Ose. Coming up Monday. I can't say.
Jesse's really bad with names. He's been hit in the head too many times.
I love you guys. You guys have a great day. Anything you want to say?
Enjoy your weekend.
Peace.